This is Dr.G.Bhuvaneswari, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Bank Management, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. Today we are going to see about the topic leadership. So first we'll see about what is leadership and who is a leader. Leadership can also be defined as the art of influencing a man. That is, it is said that the effective leadership will be the outcome of the interaction between the leader and the subordinate, even in different organizational situations. And a leader is a person who influences a group of people in order to achieve a goal, while leadership is the art of motivating a group of people to act towards to achieve a common goal also. So different leadership styles will result in different impact to organization. So the leader has to choose the most effective approach of leadership style, and depending on the situation, because the leadership style is very crucial one for a team success. So by understanding this leadership styles and impact, everyone will be able to become a more flexible and better leader. So let us now see what are the various leadership styles. The first one is the autocratic leadership. So this autocratic leadership style is often considered to be a classical approach. So this is one in which the manager retains his power and decision making authority as much as possible. So the manager will not consult with his employees, or he doesn't allow them to give any inputs. The employees are just expected to obey the orders without receiving any explanations. So there are three types of autocratic leadership. The first one is strict autocrat. Here he relies on the coercive power. So he threatens to punish his subordinates who do not obey his orders. Like he follows certain measures like increment cuts, demotions, punishments, transfers, and dismissals. The next one is the benevolent autocrat. The benevolent autocrat also adopts the command and control style, but he relies on reward. The next one is the manipulative autocrat. The manipulative autocrat, what he does is he manipulates the emotions of his subordinates for his own benefits. He would make the subordinates believe that they are participating in the decision making process, which he has already made. The next is the merits and demerits of autocratic leadership. So here, so the merits is some employees will they prefer to be led. Okay, they prefer to work under the command and control of the control. Such type of structure they follow. They wish to work. That is, they need not take much individual initiative. So some employees prefer that. Since the decisions are taken only by the autocrat leader, decisions can be taken very quickly. And this is very suitable style to lead the subordinates who are lacking in skills and experience. The next benefit is the best leadership style is to handle crisis and emergency. In case of any emergency and crisis situation, this leadership style will be very much useful. So the right style to instill discipline also, this autocratic leadership is suitable. Some of the drawbacks. So individual initiative is not possible among the employees. So because of that, there may be some low morale and a sense of frustration within the members. So with the individual capacity of subordinates uh, is very less. And moreover, the future leaders, developing of future leaders is also not possible. The next one is the democratic leadership. Here the democratic leader will only make the final decision. He or she will invite the other members of the team to contribute their own decisions in the decision making process. So this increases the job satisfaction by involving the employees or team members. So here they are able to produce high quantity of work for longer period of time. So many employees, they like the trust which is given by the trust which the manager or the higher authority has on them. So some of the merits and demerits. Here, merits, when you see the benefits, they are the employees, they involve more and they are committed, and they are able to balance, and a healthy relationship will be maintained between the superior and the subordinates. So the employees also feel committed to the decision what they take, and this is very suitable style to solve some complex problems with some innovative solutions. And drawback, when you come to the drawbacks, this may make delays in decision making, and this type of leadership will not be useful if it is used to manipulate the employees, and if the employees are inexperienced or they lack skills, this style will not be useful. The next one is the laissez-faire leadership. Here, the laissez-faire leadership style, this is also known as hands-off style. So manager provides little, or either he does not give any direction and gives employees as much as freedom as possible to make their own decisions. So the authority or power is given to the employees itself. They should determine their own goals, make decisions, and they should resolve the problems on their own. So the most often this laissez-faire leadership works for the teams in which the individuals are very much experienced and very much skilled. So the merits, this helps the overall development of the employees. The employees develop themselves overall, and you can see these type of freedom, if the employees are given, more number of future leaders can be developed, and you can see high moral and motivation among the subordinates, and they create self responsibility. Drawbacks in this leadership style is will not be suitable in case of inexperienced subordinates, and here sometimes you may lose control also. The next one is the bureaucratic leadership style. So employees, they perform their own routine task, and the employees need to understand the certain standards of procedures what they have to follow, and sometimes when employees are working with dangerous equipments, you need a required definite set of procedures. Then the charismatic leaders, they have some charisma or personal magnetism which will attract the followers. So the reason for this charisma, there are a lot of reasons. It can be due to the physical appearance, or ability to handle the people, or the ability to handle the situations. So charismatic leaders are that they identify closely with themselves in such a fashion that they inspire emulation among the workers. And some of the examples for this charismatic leaders is Jesus Christ, Krishna, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi. So some of the famous examples of charismatic leaders are these. The next one is the transactional leaders. So here this leader sets targets which his followers are expected to achieve. So if the followers, they don't achieve the targets, they are rewarded. If they achieve the targets, they're rewarded. If they don't achieve the targets, if the performance is not up to the mark, they will not be rewarded, they'll be punished. So this transactional leaders prefer to work within the existing system, and decisions are taken by the leader and the followers are just expected to follow the instruction. The next one is the transformational leaders, and they are not satisfied with the existing system and the structure. So they visualize the need to change, need for change, and they implement change with the willing effort of the followers also. Along with the efforts of the followers, they make those changes. So they create an energizing vision with their personal example of exemplary performance, by which the followers also are inspired. So here the leader is as he's a role model to his follower. His attitudes influence the followers. So the followers are inspired by his attitudes and they follow. The next one is the paternalistic leadership. Here the paternalist leader, he takes care of his subordinates like a father, how a father would take care of his children, like that he takes care. So he's a father figure to his subordinates. He controls them, he protects them, and expects them to be loyal and also to be obedient. So there will be a strong relationship bond between the leader and the subordinates. So they are expected to be very much committed to the leaders. The subordinates are expected to be very much committed to the leaders' beliefs and values also. So the employees are treated like a family member rather than a colleague. They are treated like a family member, and this leadership is suitable for the formal organization with hierarchical structures. Next is the functional leaders. So the functional leaders possess some special knowledge and skill in a particular field. So he is considered to be a leader in a particular functional area or field of activity. So a person, when he becomes a functional leader through rigorous training and practice. So the functional leader expects his subordinates also to improve their performance levels and to work efficiently. So he is also willing to help subordinates. If they need any guidance to perform their task better, he is ready to help them also. So these are some of the leadership styles which we saw. And let me conclude that no one leadership style will fit all the organizations or situations. And there is also no one right way to lead. There will be, we may need a switch between different leadership styles. So we should know all leadership styles and what are their pros and cons. So the right leadership approach is often determined by some of the following factors, like the organization type, the work which we involve, the type of work which is it is involved, and the level of experience or the skill of the team members or the personality of the leader. So these some of the factors which determine the leadership style. So when we have to consider the above all factors, and we should determine the appropriate leadership style to adopt an appropriate combination of certain leadership styles and for the successful function of the organization. Thank you.